Good morning everybody and welcome to a new vlog. So this vlog is going to be a little bit themed because the summer has kind of hit us here in Lincolnshire and I feel as though I need to kickstart myself into thinking summer body, summer clothing, summer everything. Summer mentality. So I thought that this vlog would be a good idea to introduce some of the things that I am going to incorporate into my summer routine, let's just say. And don't worry, I'm not going to do anything crazy. No more dogma for me. I said when I turned 50 that I wouldn't do anything dogmatically anymore. There's no diets. There's no kind of regimented supplement routines. There's nothing like that. I just feel that I want to do nice things and lovely things and happy things. And if that means bringing lots of goodness into my life through nutrition and diet, then hopefully the kind of not so good things will be pushed out of the way a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I suppose the categories that I'm going to try and put all of this into is mental attitude, so to do with your mind, to do with your body, the whole lot of it, and also, of course, the wardrobe. That has to go in there, definitely. So let's start with mind, because that's pretty... Well, is it easy? I don't know whether it's easy or not, but I have worked over the years to try and always have a positive spin on things. And what's really interesting with the summer in particular, and why am I mentioning it now? I should be mentioning it all year round. I hope I do mention it all year round, actually. But when I went for my walk the other day, the sun was shining, it was gorgeous, it was early in the morning, it was nice and kind of breezy, it wasn't too hot for people, and everyone that I came across was in a good mood. They all said, good morning, how are you, what a beautiful day. It was just lovely, and that's why I think I've brought it up now for the summer, because now that we have this beautiful weather, it does make a huge difference to us, especially when we get outside in nature. But I'll talk a little bit about that later. What I am going to do is I'm going to try more and more to become positive about things. The other thing that I try and do, and that I'm going to do more, is gratitude. And I think that they kind of positivity and gratitude goes hand in hand. Gratitude is little things like, oh, I'm so happy and so glad, thank you, that I could get up this morning and walk into the garden with my cup of coffee. And thank you for my health as well. I'm so thankful for that. And I try more and more to use those terms just so that, I suppose, being happy as well. I also find that being happier, because I don't think I was always happy. I think I went through a stage in my life where I was kind of grumpy, and I don't know what was going on, but I snapped myself out of it, and I worked very, very hard to get out of that funk, if you know what I mean. And I think that if you smile and you radiate happiness, then I think that you look better for it as well. You know, I don't really find many not good looking happy people. I think happiness just is the most important thing. So that is my kind of take on the mind and making the most of the summer. I love this season. It's a great season for me. So that now brings me to being outside. Outside for me is a tonic. And I think it was probably because I was brought up by two European parents, and they used to grow everything outside in the garden. And when we had the farm, whilst I didn't live on the farm, I would go home during the holidays all the time. I'd be outside with Dad and we'd be doing the farming and digging the garden with Mum, and it just makes me feel good. Not only are you getting the vitamin D from the sunshine, you're also getting that kind of, I think it's the exercise as well. So you get like a dopamine hit, or you might even get, a really good endorphin hit as well. And I just feel that even just going for a walk, you hear it a lot, don't you, when people say, I just need to get outside and I just need to go for a walk. Something happens to us when we go outside. And the best thing to see is doggies. Doggies and anything, actually, animals, they love being outside. So that's really, really important for me. Now that we've got great weather, I'm going to try and make more time to actually go outside. I go outside now. When I kind of shut down my filming for the day and anything that I have to do for work and social media, I go outside in the evening and it's great. And then I go outside really early in the morning because I get up early in the morning as well. And you can also change your, now this time of year for eating as well. This is the best time of year. We have all the fresh fruit and vegetables coming in, and you can lighten up your diet if you want to. Enjoy, maybe, think about a little bit more about nutrition because we've got all of this available to us. So as for supplements, I'm always changing my supplements as and when I need to. The main thing that I normally take is my hormonal tablet from Happy Hormone. Yeah, I think they call it Happy Hormone. I take that, and I haven't really been taking a great deal other than that. I do have an electrolyte in my water, and that has been ongoing all the time. And one thing I do need to do, even though it is in the summer, is I need to up my hydration. I kind of got sucked in to an ad that I saw, and I think it was on Instagram, and it was for a orange packet here from a company called Freesol, and the product is cortisol. Very, very clever. And what I liked about it is it's a powder that you put in water. And not only are you just having the water, what they do have in here is quite interesting. So they've got it under 3 categories: balance, calm, and restore. And for the balance, they've got things like ashwagandha, they've got magnesium. In calm, they have reishi mushrooms. They've also got L-theanine. And in restore, there's vitamin C and the B6 and B12, which is kind of the 2 B vitamins that are really important. And it's a tropical twist flavor. So if that doesn't get you going, then nothing will. I am definitely going to try. I'm going to try it now, actually. Let's just try it. So I'm not, as you can see, I've not opened it. Ooh, it smells great. Oh, wow. Ooh. It's delicious. Oh, well, that's fantastic. I really like that. And if this means that you're going to up your water intake, then definitely get some of this. I will link this below, actually, but it has so many, you can see all these ingredients in there. It's really, really yummo. And not only is the hydration good for your skin and your body, it is great for your organs as well. And it is just fabulous because we need to be hydrated. It is so important. That and sleep is the other thing that's really important as well. And in the summer, it makes it a little bit more difficult for people because we have these kind of later evenings. And I try, even though the sun is not setting until about 9:30 at the moment, I try to be in bed by then because I want to be asleep by about 10. I get up early. For me, I love the early mornings. Mr. N, not so much, because he is an opera singer and they do everything at night, and then they're like vampires, and then they get during the day they sleep. But no, I like to get up early. So I try and incrementally start getting up earlier and earlier and earlier. It depends on when I do go to sleep. And I also like to have like I mentioned, a wind down routine as well. And yeah, and I think that sleep is just so important as well. So there we are. That is, I suppose, the mind category of having a shift or a glow up, let's call it. And I was just going to go, but I got a delivery. And this now then brings me on to the glow up of our wardrobe for summer seamlessly. I just got a lovely delivery here from Monica Vinader of her beautiful, beautiful jewellery. There is a sale on at the moment, and that's why I have got these two pieces here. They are on sale, and she's got up to 50% off on a lot of things. So it's absolutely wonderful. I love Monica Vinader. I have my little birthstone necklace here, the ruby. I'll come and show you much closer here. So you can just see it there. The little ruby necklace. I wear this a lot, all the time, in fact. I have two things in here that is wonderful. One is a pair of earrings. These here are the little 𝙒𝙖𝙩 earrings. They are so gorgeous. I always wear these all the time, and these are just kind of like my everyday you know, little earrings that you get when you have your ears pierced. And I like them because I just keep them in. You can lie flat on them. They don't kind of stick into the back of your ear. But these are just gorgeous, these little things here. And I think they're going to look fantastic. They're the same size as these. So they are wonderful. They are 18 karat gold 𝑽𝒊𝒔. They Monica Vinader. Not only can you wear them in the summer, you can wear them all year round. Lovely with a bit of knitwear. Monica Vinader. Nothing ever tarnishes. I don't think anything really kind of it's not really a trend as such. It's just wonderful, wonderful jewellery that is absolutely beautiful. So I'm really looking forward to styling those. I will put those on afterwards when I style my other pieces for summer. And the other thing that I got, which I've had my eye on for quite a while, and now it's 50% off, is this pretty thing. So this is the Nura Biwa beaded chain necklace. It is absolutely gorgeous. And again, with Monica Vinader pieces, first of all, I think that they're priced really well. But when you get something like this, where you can have 50 or even, I noticed on the website, even 60% off stuff, you got to be mad not to go for it, because these pieces are completely timeless, in my opinion. They will go with absolutely everything. This chain is adjustable, like this chain is adjustable as well. It can go much shorter. I've got it on the longest length, but it can go much shorter, and it's just gorgeous quality. What I'll do is I will link these pieces down below, and also if you want to go and have a look, because the sale is still on. Also, not only does Monica Vinader have the 18 karat gold 𝑽𝒊𝒔, I don't know how to say it. They also have sterling silver. So if silver's more your thing, then you won't miss out on that as well, because they have got everything covered. So I've come upstairs in my trying on room, and as you can see, I got another order for some nice dresses from Nobody's Child. So I am now going to put on those dresses and style them with the Monica Vinader jewellery as well. And let's just have a little bit of a summer try on for our summer glow up. So here is the first dress that I got from Nobody's Child, and it has a smocked bodice, and I do love a smocked bodice because there's no guesswork. It just clings and there's no gaping, there's nothing like that. It just sits beautifully. There's a tiered skirt as well. It's done in a kind of like it feels like a kind of seersucker. It has pockets as well. The fabric feels really luxurious, as always with Nobody's Child. So it fits really nice. The only thing I'm a little bit wondering about is the colour on me. I mentioned before, I've had my colours done, and butter yellow is one of my colours, but I was recommended to not wear it as a whole, just kind of wear it as a pop of colour in some way. So I'm deliberating over whether I like the colour or not. I have got this, I got it in another colour just to check. The other colour I know I'm going to love, but I just thought that I would see what I look like in the actual style of the dress. And I wanted to pair it with a handbag that had a little top handle. And so I thought to myself, I'll go and get my Teddy Blake handbag from the cupboard that I got last year. I absolutely love this handbag. And I actually think it looks great. I was thinking maybe it was going to be a little bit too wintry, but I don't think so at all. I think it looks really, really good. Ideally, I would have really liked a kind of creamy handbag with maybe some kind of brown trim on it as well, but I haven't got anything like that. I do have a handbag that I got from Amazon, but the strap is too long. I wanted an actual, just a little, you know, bag like this that had a little handle on the top. So anyhow, so that's that. And I have paired this with my beautiful little 𝙒𝙖𝙩 earrings that I've got from Monica Vinader. I think that they're absolutely gorgeous, and they're really tiny, which is exactly what I wanted. They have a little bit more chunk than my other normal round earrings that I wear, and they're very easy to get on. They just open up, and then you put it through your ear, and then you just clip on, and so that looks really lovely. And what I find is that if you wear earrings like this with a dress like this, it actually makes the earrings stand out a little bit more and glams them up a little bit. But these earrings, like I said, these earrings that you could wear with anything, make them really casual, make them really dressy as well. So they're really, really pretty, and like I said, really, really kind of substantial in weight as well. And then on my feet, I have got some sandals that I had from Max Mara. I've had them for a few years, and they're kind of like a rope design sandal. As you can see, they're flat. I think also you can wear a really nice heel with this as well. There are a few pairs of shoes that would look beautiful with this, and what I'll do is I will link them below so you can actually see if you are interested in getting a dress like this. But I just thought these were, you know, nice and summery, nice and flat. You can wear these anywhere, these sandals. And considering there's not a great deal of kind of strap, they're really, really comfortable as well. So there you go. That is the first dress. Like I said, we have pockets here. The fabric is a fabric that you know is not really going to crease much. I mean, this is taken out of the packet. I've not pressed it at all. So it's really good quality. It's lovely to wear on days out in the summer. I said, you can dress it up, you can dress it down, and there you go. That's my first one. So now I have exactly the same dress, but in green. I had to get green because green is my favorite color. and green looks really good on me. And I'm glad I did get it because I like it so much better than the all yellow. So here it is, the dress. Pockets again, absolutely wonderful. Smocking detail, gorgeous, really happy with this, absolutely love it. And I just want to show you my little 𝙒𝙖𝙩, I do love that name, earrings, how they work. Okay, so this is them here. Can you just see? They open up like that and they have a little thing that goes through your ear. I find that sometimes when you have like round earrings like this, sometimes they, I'm a bit cack-handed. Sometimes they have a little butterfly clip on the back, and that can be annoying, especially if you want to wear them all the time and you want to lie down. I can't see, there we are, I mean, and then these just clip together. They're really, really secure. They clip together and they're gorgeous. I love these earrings. They're so cute. And like I said, I think these were something like 40% off. They could even be more than 40% off. Amazing. And I went into my cupboard and I got my little bag that I've got from Amazon. It has 2 lots of straps. So it has a longer strap here, which I've shoved inside the bag. And then it has this little over the top strap as well, like a little handle. And I think it actually goes nicely with this. Very nice indeed. And again, I've got my 𝑚𝒉𝒅𝒐 sandals on. Like I said, it would look really nice with the heel. Beautiful. I am definitely keeping this one. Now, I do have another dress that is the same color, similar color to the one that I first put on. If that is better, then I will go with that. And if not, I might just keep the green. Really like this look. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So this is the last dress. And actually, I'm the most disappointed in this dress for a few reasons, actually. So let's deal with the first thing here. The cut is bizarre. Look at the back. The back is a really, really good fit, okay? Now, all of these dresses are a size, I chose a size UK 18 for me. That's what I need for nobody's child. And look, do you see what I mean? It's got this kind of gapey business here. And I'm not sure whether it's for someone who's got a bigger bust. But I mean, I've got a kind of average size bust. I'm about a C cup. And I do have a padded bra on. This all fits fine here. The other thing is the style. Because I'm really broad-shouldered, a square neckline on me. I wasn't really sure about this, but I did actually. This is the reason why I got this order, because this dress was fed to me in an ad. I think it was on Instagram or something, and I really liked it. I thought, oh, isn't that pretty? And I think this is one of their best sellers at Nobody's Child. So that's why I placed the order. But again, square neckline on someone who is broad-shouldered doesn't do me a great deal of favors because it broadens me even more. The other thing though for me is it hasn't got pockets, whereas the other dresses have got pockets. There's no pockets. However, it is fully lined. So not only is the bodice lined, the skirt is fully lined as well. You see here, if I pull up, you can see the lining there. So that's really good. It's a little bit lighter in color than this one, as you can see. So it has a tendency also just to, it just drowns me out a little bit. I look a little, as you can see, I look a little bit pale. I look so different in comparison to, now we're gonna have a little bit of a color thing. A colour workshop with Susie B. So you can see this colour on me, and now look at that colour on me. Do you see the difference? So it gives me a nice tan, it goes with my eyes, my hair looks better. I take it away and see what that does. See how it draws all the life out of me. So I will show you the whole dress and see what you think as well, because you might really, really like it. it has a side zip to get in and out of. So whereas the other ones have a little button closure at the back and you pull it over your head. And speaking of neckline, I am going to add my little pearl necklace that I got from Monica Vinader with this. So I think it's going to look really, really pretty. There we are. Look how pretty that is. It's really, really summery. Yay! And you could probably stack it with the other one, with my other necklace as well, or just a gold chain. It'll look really nice as well. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of jewellery. Love it. Again, on sale. I will link everything below. So that is me. I am going to now get changed into my gardening gear and go outside and do a little bit of work in the garden. And I'm going to leave you with a few clips that I did this morning. So the first clip that I've got for you is I have been thinking a lot about my bingo wings underneath my arms here because I do like wearing no sleeves. I mean, am I really fussed? Probably not, but I mean, it'd be nice if they weren't kind of flapping all the time. So I went looking for some exercises to do for the old bingo wings. So that is the first clip. I found a Pilates teacher online and I watched her 15-minute video and I did the exercises with her on her 15-minute video for these upper arms and for shoulders. And I can tell you now, it was really hard work. It really burnt the shoulders and the arms, but I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to continue this routine. It's only 15 minutes. I want to see what this is going to be like in, well, who knows with me, maybe 5 years time. Mind you, I did lose quite a lot of weight in 12 months, so we'll see what happens with the old toning. So that was my first lot of clips for my kind of getting ready for summer glow up. And the other clips that I've got for you is when I got out of shower this morning, I filmed a little glowy, what I'm doing for my skin, for my face and for my body, and how it's literally making me glow, and all the products that I'm using, how I'm using them, and why I'm using them as well. So I'm going to spin you back in time now to my beauty products or my skincare products for my body and my face. Let's go and see those. So I am post shower and I just wanted to show you what I'm doing for my skin, for my face and my body for a kind of glow up for summer. So let's just go through what I've just done now, actually. The first thing is, and I'm just going to go and get them now because they're still a little bit drippy, are these little exfoliating gloves. I go through these a lot. So I have these in the shower, hanging in the shower, and I use these, I would say, nearly every time I shower. These little exfoliating gloves. I will link them below. And the thing that I'm really enjoying using at the moment is this. And this is the 𝙒𝙗𝙗 almond oil shower oil, and it is absolutely wonderful. So I put this on and then I exfoliate with these. And what you're doing is, or what I'm doing is, I'm exfoliating, but at the same time I'm also hydrating, because this stuff here, when it gets wet, it turns into kind of like a milk, but it stays on your skin and you are so hydrated. I absolutely love it. And if you don't have really, really dry skin, you could probably get away with just using this in the shower and then nothing else on your skin, no body lotion. I mean, I do because I have really, really dry skin. So, Dream Team, these two here, they're really, really good. The other thing that I do every single day is this. I body brush. And I've been doing it for years. I think it's because I'm an Ayurvedic therapist, and in Ayurveda, body brushing is quite important. Actually, it's very important. And so is the Abhyanga, which is the oil treatment on the skin. Body brushing is called 𝙤𝙢 or 𝙤𝙢 if you want to call it that. And what it does is it increases the lymph movement in the body, and also to a certain extent the blood as well. And that then gets rid of, in Ayurveda it's called 𝙒𝙖𝙗, and 𝙒𝙗𝙗 is like a kind of toxin in the body or nastiness in the body. So if you can start from skin level and start moving it, it helps so much, because it actually penetrates quite deep within, especially if you kind of do it properly. Many years ago, remember they used to say that if you used a body brush on your cellulite, it would get rid of cellulite. I'm not really sure about that, but I do know that I feel so much better and so much more energized when I body brush. And it's very simple. The whole idea is that you move everything towards the heart. So when you do your brushing, I start from my feet upwards. When you have something long, like an arm, you do long strokes. So for instance, if I don't know whether I can just show you here with my leg, put my leg up here. This is going to be, I hope I don't flash you. There's my leg. When you do your calves and your legs, I brush upwards. But when I get to a joint, like knee or ankles or elbows or anything like that, I do round movements. So on my elbows, it's a round movement on the actual joint there. When I work on my stomach, I work clockwise in the stomach. So I work the way that the actual stomach moves, and I do round movements like that. Lymph exactly towards the heart as well. So everything's kind of going upwards. You can also do your neck if you want to. This is quite tough on the skin, and it all depends on what kind of pressure you like, but the more you do this, the more pressure you will probably want. Be careful when you first start, because you don't want to start getting a kind of massive detox of stuff coming through the system, because then you'll never do this again. And it's like any therapy or any treatment that you have, you might enjoy very deep pressure, but just be careful, because for the next 48 hours and even longer, you might get what's called a health detox. And it may not feel very nice. You might get headaches, you feel really kind of nauseous, and it's the same with body brushing as well. It's a really nice thing to do in the morning. One thing you might be wary of is that when you start brushing, you will see that you will get like a poof of skin coming off, a powder of skin coming off. So you might want to do it in the shower, or you might want to do it somewhere where you're not going to get it all over the floor. But when you've been doing this for quite a long time, that actually subsides. And I say to my clients a lot, maybe you need to think about body brushing. It's amazing how many people will not actually do anything. They put things topically on the skin, but they don't actually exfoliate and take the stuff off unless they're going to do self-tanning. This type of thing is so important, like I said, to get the lymph moving. And I got this one from Aroma Associates many years ago, but they're on Amazon. I'll put some links below of body brushes. You can get them on long sticks as well if you want to do your back. I like to actually feel that it's my hand. The other thing is also is if you find that the bristles are too tough, when you go over the area, not so much on your arms, but on your legs, you can then follow up with a hand swipe as well. So you go over and then hand swipe. And it is so, when you do it, and then get into the shower, there's a tingly sensation, and then there's a kind of, if I haven't done it for a while, there's like a numbing sensation as well. And it is just fantastic. Honestly, this is so important, especially if you want to do a glow up for summer. And I'm going to do a little kind of summer glow up page on Amazon. So everything that I mention here for my summer glow up, going to say it a lot, like my little gloves and my exfoliators and my body brushes. I will then link below on my Amazon page, Summer Glow Up, and you can go and have a look. And I've been trying to redo my Amazon storefront as well, just to make it a little bit more accessible for everybody. From my last vlog, I had my spring summer cleaning page in there, and I've got lots and lots of other pages. I've got a gardening one, I've got the kitchen one, I've got beauty, I've got gadgets, I've got all sorts of things. So if you want to go over and have a look at my Amazon page, then that would be great. Thank you very much. I'm now dressed. Sorry, I've thrown this in the middle of my skincare, my body care glow up. But I'd forgotten, when I was talking about exfoliation, I was talking about my body brushing, I forgot to mention the products that I also use in the shower for exfoliating. And I think that they're really good and that they're really, really important. So here they are. So starting from, let's say the most not as scratchy is the Aveeno. I really like this. This is their Skin Renewal Gentle Body Scrub. It has the little pearls in this, are really, really gentle, and it's very nourishing as well. So, you know, I talked about the oil, the almond oil from 𝙒𝙗𝙖𝙩. This is just as nourishing. You come out of the shower and you do feel like you haven't scrubbed yourself to death. So that's my first one. I then, when I'm doing my kind of leg shaving day, I also use the 𝙒𝙭because I have my 𝙒𝙭 shaver. I also use the 𝙒𝙭 essential exfoliant as well. This has got avocado oil, lava rock, and hibiscus extract. This is excellent if you do want to do shaving. It is really, really good. I think this comes as when you get the welcome pack with 𝙒𝙭, I think this might come free. I'll double check that, and I will link everything below. And then if you need to go in with the big guns and you really need to exfoliate properly, then I recommend this product. This product is from 𝑚eliorate. I use the 𝑚eliorate body lotion all the time. I just buy so many of them because I think that nothing really stacks up to it. This is their smoothing body exfoliant, and this has urea in it. And it also has, yes, this has also got AHA in it. So between the urea and the AHA, this really exfoliates. So if you need a really good exfoliant for any elbows, knees, heels as well, this is the stuff. When you put it on and you do your legs, it tingles, and that is from the urea. So this is working chemically. The other ones are also working manually as well for exfoliation. But like I said, this is the big guns. I would be careful using this on things like arms and definitely chest, because you may not be used to it and you might get a reaction to it. You might go a little bit red, but this is absolutely wonderful, this stuff. So those are my three exfoliants that I like to use as well to shine. So as for skincare on my face, to actually get a little bit of glow in the skin at this time of year, I like to use an exfoliant, but I like to use a few exfoliants. One in particular is glycolic acid, and this here is glycolic acid from The Ordinary. I've had this a long time, and you can see I've got a lot left because I don't use it really often. This is a 7% glycolic acid, so ideally it should be kind of used at night. I do sometimes use it during the day as well, and I use it on one of my little reusable cotton pads that I've got. I will link those below in my Amazon shop. And I put it on that, swipe it over my skin, and that works as, I find it's kind of like a gentle exfoliant. If I was going to be outside quite a lot, I may not use it as much because I don't like to use things that kind of expose the skin too much to the sun, even though we wear lots of SPF. So that's what I use, the glycolic acid. It is really, really good as an exfoliant. The other exfoliant that I like is something that I can use in the shower as well. And at the moment, I'm really enjoying the Elemis Pro Collagen Glow Boost Exfoliator. It's got, first of all, it's got a really nice smell. And it has really, really small particles in a very kind of nourishing gel that you can use, and it exfoliates really beautifully. I really, really like that. And I find that if my skin is exfoliated and I get rid of all that kind of crud on top of it, I find that everything else tends to work better. So all my moisturizers, my makeup goes on better as well. So if you are thinking about exfoliation, there's two completely different things to think about: the glycolic acid and this lovely exfoliator here. It really is gorgeous. I really, really love this. And speaking of stuff going on afterwards, so once I've exfoliated and got rid of the crud, then I need to hydrate. And I always use a hyaluronic acid. I'm not hugely fussed at which one I use, but I am really enjoying this one at the moment. This is from a company called Bioma, and it is they call it their brightening serum. It is a triceramide complex with niacinamide in it and hyaluronic acid. It's really nice. I do like Bioma products. Their lip oils are really beautiful as well. So I put a little bit of that on, and then if you want a really, really nice glow as well, and I do this in winter as well as summer, I always use a vitamin C on my skin. There's a few that I like. One that I've run out of, which is the 𝙒𝙖𝙩 little pearls. They are my favorite. They're very pricey, but they are my favorite. The other one that I like, that I've also got, is the Beauty Pie one. That's a very, very good one. And this here is top of the range as well. This is a 20% vitamin C serum, and this is from one of my favorite companies, as you know, Allies of Skin. So I always put on a vitamin C. I'm actually saying that, I'm not sure I put it on every single day, but vitamin C can be quite harsh on the skin. I've mentioned this before. I was using a vitamin C serum and I got a reaction to it. So if you are going to go down the vitamin C route, go down the route that has a very low percentage to start off with, and you will see that over time your skin will build into it. When you put vitamin C on your skin, the serum or whatever it is, or one of the little pearly capsule-y things, your skin starts to kind of tingle a little bit. And if you have very, very sensitive skin, and I'm going to say this now, if you have very sensitive skin, please, please, please be careful of all the advice that you get from people using skincare, saying that, you know, like me, glycolic acid, exfoliation, vitamin C. Please be careful. I have been using these products for about 250 years, so my skin is completely used to it. But if you are new to skincare and you want to start using skincare, please start with very, very small percentages of stuff. Stay away from actives, stay away from retinols, retinoids, tretinoins, stay away from them for the moment. Get your skin kind of used to having stuff on it. And then, you know, even just using a nice moisturizer to start off with is really, really good idea. And then you can go on to things like the vitamin C's. Hyaluronic acid is not a problem because that's a beautiful product to put on, and nice and nourishing and great for the skin, great for hydration. So just be careful. And because today I don't need to put my makeup on straight away, I am going to luxuriate myself with an oil. And I am really, really liking this oil at the moment. This is a rosehip oil, facial oil from Pai. I like Pai. I think it's an interesting company. They use a lot of natural ingredients. It's vegan, it's cruelty-free, lovely. And this particular oil is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to put it down because otherwise I will get it all over myself. There it is. And so, yeah, just put a little bit of this on my face. If I was putting makeup on straight away, I wouldn't be putting it on. It smells gorgeous as well. And while I'm talking to you, I'll just give myself a little bit of a kind of quasi massage here down the neck as well. Make sure that you're doing that. And then you can do a little bit round the jawline. I don't clench my jaw. I used to clench my jaw quite a lot. And I noticed that when I have clients in, oh, this side feels a little bit crunchy. When I have clients in, I get a lot of jaw clenches and tooth grind. People grind their teeth and they have no idea that they're doing it. And so a lot of congestion builds up in this area here. And so I do a little bit of drainage on people sometimes. I have to be very careful because that's another thing that might make them feel a little bit queasy. But you can just kind of get your knuckles like this and do yourself just a little kind of a massage here, especially when you use oils because you have the slip as well. And I've got a little bit just in here. And then down here, you can do a little bit of lymph. I mean, there's so many YouTube videos that you can see if you want to do a proper facial massage. I've got a 𝙒𝙖𝙩 stone, so I do proper facial massage when I need to, and that's me then for a little while. So that is my kind of skincare and body care that I'm doing at the moment for my kind of summer glow up, and I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing the double exfoliation on my skin brushing and also in the shower, and my skin feels great. I get lots of energy from it. It's a lovely thing to do all year round really, but in the summer as well. It just gives you that extra buzz in the body. So that's me. I will go and get dressed now. See you later. Right, so I've put on a shirt now and I've gone back to my jeans as well. I wanted to show you these jeans and I thought the shirt might be quite nice with this because it's just gotten a little bit cooler now. And yeah, it might work. Let's have a look. It might work with my green bag. Yeah, it looks really pretty. There we are. So these jeans are from 𝑘𝑗𝑠. They're a little big on me. They're a bit gapey in the crotch here. It's funny because I had a comment from someone on Facebook who'd seen my Abercrombie haul of jeans, and they made a comment and said, oh, I really feel that those jeans are all a little bit big on you, and that they're a bit gapey around the crotch area. And I had to laugh because they're exactly right. They're completely right. I still have not gotten used to my sizes yet. So in 12 months, I didn't even start this time last year. It was much later than this. It was at the end of June. I started kind of losing weight I stopped drinking alcohol and I started losing weight. And this time last year, I was about 2 stone, maybe a little bit more heavier. And I never really bought trousers. I bought kind of, you know, stretchy things, magic trousers they were called. I'm just going to switch this light on, see if it makes a difference. Yeah, better. Magic trousers, and I never bought jeans because they used to feel really, really uncomfortable on me. And now I am back into jeans. I cannot get my size right. Anyhow, these are too big on me. These are a size 18 𝑘𝑗𝑠. I thought 𝑘𝑗𝑠 were smaller sizes, but I'm wrong. So I quite like them. I like the fact that they're kind of a culotte, so they're shorter. You can wear trainers with them, you can wear sandals with them, you can wear whatever you want with them. They're very, very straight down. The fabric is lovely. They're a jean fabric, so they're a proper jean. They do up really nicely. If this was a size smaller for me, I might keep them. I'm thinking, I'm not really sure. When I showed Mr. N he's not here, so when I showed him on video, he said to me, the trouble is, because I'm quite large here, when they go straight down, they make me look a little bit larger. So I'm gonna keep them for a few days and just wear them around the house and see what I think. But they're, you know, they're very nicely made. They've got the pockets at the back, they've got the jean fit at the front, as you can see, and you know, they're fine. I won't go out in the garden with them now. I'm looking in my front garden, and I think I need to do a little bit of what is called Chelsea chopping. I'm not a big Chelsea chopper, and Chelsea chopping is when Chelsea is on at the end of May. You go out and you start chopping down a lot of your perennials because, and I will show you in a minute in the front garden why you do it, and I should have done it, so I might actually do a little bit more now, but not in these trees, especially if I'm going to return them. And yes, do that. And I've started to get a few pieces of clothing out because tomorrow I am going on another exciting trip to go and see Mr. N. He has left Vienna and he is now in Switzerland, and he's in a place called St Gallen, and it is about a 45-minute train trip from Zurich. So I'm flying to Zurich, and then he is meeting me at the airport, and we're going on the train to St Gallen. And he is doing an outdoor, they do it every 2 years, big spectacular thing, outdoors, of Tosca, and he's doing that. It is my last trip to go and see him. Thank goodness, because I'm getting a little bit sick and tired of always packing my suitcase, because he is then back first weekend of July. Thank goodness. Well, we're hoping that he is. He's booked his ticket. And then he's back for a little bit. So it's quite exciting. I'll take a few little photos and pictures, and I will insert them into this video towards the end of the video, just to show you a little bit of St Gallen. And I will then try, maybe I'll get well, I'm not going to tell you when the video is coming out because you're going to be watching it. It's not going to make any difference. So that is that, and that's why the clothing is now starting to accumulate on the bed. It's warm over there. It's a little bit warmer than here. It's like high 20s and into 30 degrees. So that's lovely for me. Don't have to wear much. I'm going to take my nice green dress. Definitely. That's coming along with me. But until then, let's just go outside and maybe do a little bit of gardening. That might be nice. I'm just showing you this little, well, flattened bit in my front border in the garden here, and that is, I'll just pan out a bit, this is a salvia. I've got a few in here. I think I've actually put too many salvias in here, and this is what happens if you don't do the Chelsea chop, which is around Chelsea time, chopping down your perennials, because they then flatten out like this when the wind gets hold of them, and they flatten on top of all the other plants that are in the actual border. As you can see, there's quite a lot of purple going on in this border, but this border is actually called the red border, funnily enough. I got it in its entirety from crocus. And I love crocus. They are a fantastic plant company, and they also have furniture. They've got so many things. I got the border in little pots, and all of this was planted in this border, and this is now about 3 years old. And as you can see, the red is starting to come here in the heleniums. Very, very early this year, I must say. And I'm also got my dahlias here already in bud, and they came up by themselves. I didn't take those out last year. I've got another one in there, and then I've got another one here with the actual head coming on it. That's amazing. So this is the border from this angle. It's so beautiful. I have the Verbena bonariensis here in the background. I've got a beautiful honeysuckle that's coming as well. The delphiniums are kind of finished. I need to, if I chop those back here, then I will get more delphiniums here. In behind this salvia, I have a potentilla, but I need to chop the salvia back, like I said, and then the potentilla will come through. And then down this end, I have got achillea, which is looking a little bit sad and sorry this year. But Let's go around here. There you go. That's what it looks like. And now I have to go out the back and deal with my roses. So I've got some beautiful roses here. This rose is called 𝙤𝙢 𝙤𝙢. It is absolutely beautiful. The sun is on it, so it's not as orange as that. It's more a kind of apricot-y colour. And some of the roses here are ready to go. You can kind of see the petals are starting to fall off here. And I need to do a lot of deadheading. I've got many roses on the wall behind me, and I've got other roses in the other borders, and I need to deadhead. And what I'm going to do is, because I had lamb chop. This sounds very strange, but because I had lamb chops and I've got a little bit of a smell in the house of lamb chops, I am going to take the petals in. You can see the petals are falling there on the ground. I'm going to take the petals in and I'm going to do a simmer pot. Now, I do this all the time with different herbs and different smelly things from the garden, really, and this is absolutely perfect for it. And all you do is you just put a pot of water on the stove and you pop your rose petals in, and I'm going to just put the petals in, bring it back up to the boil, and then I will leave that pot on the stove overnight, and then the kitchen will be full of rose smell. So let's get a few roses now, and yeah, yummy, yummy. So that is 3 flowers. That's how many rose petals you get. Look at the fantastic colours that you've got here. When this rose gets older, it kind of turns pink on the end. It's beautiful. So that is what I'm going to be putting in my simmer pot, and it smells gorgeous. So I've just put on a pot of water. I use the filtered water actually from my water drop water filter, and I've only put about 2 inches in the bottom of this pot, and you can see it's just starting to boil now. And then once it boils, I will submerge the rose petals in and just let it simmer for a little bit, and that's it. And that's when I switch it off, and it is fabulous. And I'm having a little bit of a rose water facial steam at the same time. Oh, it's really subtle. It's just such a beautiful smell. Like I say, if you leave it overnight, it just fills the house with this wonderful smell. And you can do anything. You can do rosemary from the garden, you can do any kind of herbs, you can do orange peel, you can do all the citrus peels if you want to, you can put cinnamon in, you can put lavender in. That's lovely. This does seem a little bit daft, but I know I am going away, but look at my peonies. They're looking a little bit bedraggled, but you can see that all of the peonies are actually open on the stem there. So I am going to pick them and put them in a vase, and they will be there for me when I get back of seeing Mr. N. So yeah, why not pick peonies and put them in a vase? What language am I speaking? So there we are. This hopefully is going to greet me when I get back. I think there'll probably be a few petals on the floor, but I don't really mind. And I used some of my salvia from my Chelsea chop, so nothing went to waste, but I just got to kind of fiddle around with it a little bit and make it look prettier. But there are my lovely peonies from the garden. I want to make the most of them while they're still here. And that one is called Sarah Bernhardt, if you're interested. That peony is also fragrant. It smells beautiful. Hello everybody, I am in St Gallen and this is in Switzerland where Mr. N is rehearsing for Tosca, and actually he's finished rehearsing. We were just having a little run through of all his role, and I help him with his singing. I don't really teach him because we used to have the same teacher.
Yes,
he's nodding and saying that I teach him. No, I don't, but our teacher died many years ago. I can't even remember how many years ago now. It was a long time ago. 15 years ago, and so I kind of then started teaching people the same technique, and then I gave that up, and I still teach Mr. N. He needs it. So we've just spent the last hour and a half in here in the rehearsal room working on his role, Scarpia, the baddie in Tosca. And now we're just going to go out and have a little bit of a wander around St Gallen, and it's a beautiful place. It's I'll show you. So there's lots of mountains around. The air, when I came out of his, it's an Airbnb, I think he's staying. Airbnb, yeah. This morning, the air is really, really different. It's very fresh. It's very mountainous. If you've ever been to a mountainous area, or you live in a mountainous area, it's very, very fresh. And it's warm here today. It is, well, 23 degrees. It doesn't feel like, it feels much warmer than that. And I'll just show you a few little clips. And this now is going to then finish the vlog that I started. And we'll see how much I get done today. And I will then see you later, but I'll say goodbye later on. And this is the view from the balcony of the rehearsal room. I'm showing you the top because these houses are so pretty with their architecture, and over on this way here, if we go that way, you can see the mountains there, or the hills, I suppose Simon says. Mr. N says they're the hills. It's so lovely. So for lunch we had a salad each, and it was really delicious. And I had watermelon with feta, which is kind of stock standard for salads, but then they put in fregola as well, which if you don't know what that is, it's like a little pasta, rolled pasta. It's a little bit different to the large couscous, but it looks like couscous. And now I have my ice cream, and I chose the Dubai. Now we've got a big crowd of people coming by, so I'm going to just come a bit further forward because you won't be able to hear me. But I had the Dubai chocolate ice cream. They just stopped right in front of us. So they've moved on. They're very, very fast on this tour. And I got the Dubai chocolate ice cream. And it's really pistachio-y. And then I got this, it's meant to be like cannoli flavour on top as well. It's alright, that's a bit of a nothing, but the Dubai one is really good. But it was very, very expensive. Wasn't it, Mr. N? He's eating ice cream as well. Yeah, so now we're just going to have a little wander around for a bit, and then we're going to go back. But I am going to clock off now for the vlog, because, oh, I'm not going to clock off now. Okay, I'm going to clock off after on the vlog. It's going to be a bit longer. I'm on the stage. So this is where Mr. N is going to be doing his Tosca extravaganza. It's quite something. And they've used the buildings all the way around. I suppose this is a cloister, is it? They've used the buildings all the way around as the resonance for resonance, which is fabulous. You can hear it already, can't you? You can hear the resonance.
Oh, we're mic'd.
I'm not mic'd at the moment.
I am.
You're not going to be fucking not mic'd at the moment.
This is my view.
But you can hear, yeah. And I am sitting 9 rows up right in the centre, so I can give my little cues from Mr. N as to whether I want what I want him to do with the voice. Winking, not that he's going to be so winky, but I have worn nail polish that's kind of iridescent, so it might glow in the dark, you never know. Anyhow, this is the stage here. They do this every 2 years. Here in St Gallen, and it's a really great space. I wasn't here in the, what are you going around in circles? I wasn't here the last time because it was COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the last time he was here, I didn't come. But it's nice to come this time to see it, because I was actually expecting this to be much, much bigger, and therefore you lose the sound a lot more, but it's very good. You can hear that acoustic. So now I am going to clock off the vlog, because this vlog is going to be long enough, that's for sure. And I'm going to enjoy my next few days here in St Gallen. If there's anything worthwhile taking photography wise, which I'm sure there will be, I will do it, and it will be in my next vlog. So my name is 𝑐𝑷𝑬𝑵, and this is 𝑐𝑷𝑬𝑵 Lifestyle. And if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed but you're watching it, because I noticed in my last video that I did, I had quite a lot of views, but a lot of people haven't subscribed. So if you liked what you saw and you like what you see today, just hit that subscribe button. And also a thumbs up as well is quite nice. Look, I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I do forget to do it myself. I'm trying to make a point of always giving thumbs up and subscribing to people that I really want to subscribe to, because it's just great encouragement for us, and we obviously have so much fun doing it. And any comments is always good. I love comments. That would be nice too. So I will see you all later. Bye.